Hello, culinary explorers and flavor enthusiasts. Welcome back to Eat, Drink, Travel Places, where we dive into the world of food, fun, and adventure. Buckle up because today's episode is a culinary showdown of epic proportions. We're talking about two culinary titans, the Michelin-starred maestro, Chef Gordon Ramsay, and the king of American comfort food, Chef Guy Fieri. We'll be stepping into their culinary worlds, exploring their signature dishes, and even trying our hand at recreating some of their most iconic recipes. And remember, we've got all these recipes and more linked in the description below for you to try at home. But before we fire up our stoves, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more delicious content. Now tighten your apron strings, sharpen your knives, and prepare your taste buds. It's time to turn up the heat. Now let's get cooking. In one corner, we have the Michelin-starred maestro of the culinary arts, known for his exquisite dishes and fiery temperament, Chef Gordon Ramsay. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Ramsay's culinary genius is globally recognized. His mastery in the kitchen, coupled with his passion for perfection, has led him to earn an impressive 7 Michelin stars. Ramsay's cooking style is rooted in his classical French training, and his dishes are often renowned for their elegance, precision, and depth of flavor. In the opposing corner, we have the charismatic and energetic mayor of Flavortown, Chef Guy Fieri. Known for his spiky bleached hair and vibrant personality, Fieri is a culinary rock star who's not afraid to break the rules. His love for American comfort food and bold flavors has won the hearts of millions. Fieri's approach to food is all about fun, and his dishes often carry a sense of whimsy, packing a punch with generous use of spices and hearty ingredients. Today, we honor these culinary titans by creating 2 of their signature dishes. Representing Chef Ramsay, we have the Beef Wellington, a dish that epitomizes sophistication and finesse. This classic British fare involves a tender fillet of beef wrapped in a savory duxelles and encased in puff pastry, baked to golden perfection. It's a dish that demands precision and skill, much like Chef Ramsay himself. And for Chef Fieri, we're going all out with the legendary trash can nachos. This iconic dish is a towering spectacle of tortilla chips, layered with a myriad of ingredients like beans, cheese, and jalapenos, and generously drizzled with Fieri's signature super melty cheese sauce. It's a dish that's as bold and eccentric as Fieri himself. So whether you're a fan of refined culinary artistry, or you prefer a riot of flavors, this showdown promises to be a feast for your senses. It's go big or go home with this one. First up, Team Ramsay's Beef Wellington. This dish is all about precision, from the seared fillet of beef to the duxelles and puff pastry wrapping. It's a dance of flavors and textures, a testament to the artistry that goes into every dish that Chef Ramsay creates. We start with a beautiful cut of beef fillet. Season it generously with salt and pepper, and sear it on all sides until it's beautifully browned. This is not just for color, but to seal in those precious juices. Once that's done, let it cool. While it's cooling, let's talk about duxelles. This simple but flavor-packed mixture of finely chopped mushrooms, shallots, and garlic cooked down to a paste is a cornerstone of the Beef Wellington. It's all about building layers of flavor. Cook it slowly, let those ingredients meld together, creating a rich, aromatic base. Next, we layer our components. Lay out sheets of puff pastry, slightly overlapping, then spread a thin layer of English mustard over the cooled beef, before rolling it in a cloak of Parma ham and the cooked duxelles. This, my friends, is where the magic happens. The ham adds a salty punch, a perfect counterpoint to the rich beef and earthy duxelles. Now it's time to wrap our beef in its pastry blanket. Carefully fold the pastry over the beef, sealing it tight. Remember, precision is key here. We want a neat package that will bake to a beautiful golden brown, with every slice revealing the perfect cross-section of beef, mushroom, ham, and pastry. Brush the pastry with egg wash for that enticing shine, then let it rest in the fridge before baking. This helps the pastry become wonderfully crisp, enclosing the beef in a shell that's as pleasing to the eye as it is to the palate. And into the oven it goes, a symphony of ingredients coming together in a crescendo of culinary excellence. This is the essence of Chef Ramsay's philosophy: precision, technique, and a deep respect for ingredients. While our Wellington bakes, let's switch gears to Team Fieri. These trash can nachos are a spectacle of layers, flavors, and textures. It's go big or go home with this one. Stay tuned. It's go big or go home with this one. Now we're diving into the fun, bold flavors of the ultimate comfort food trash can nachos. This dish, a true representation of Chef Fieri's culinary philosophy, is all about layering flavors, textures, and colors. Let's start with the base, the unsung hero of the nachos, the tortilla chips, crispy, salty, and the perfect vehicle for all the toppings we're about to pile on. Next, we have the meat, a smoky, seasoned ground beef that adds a hearty depth of flavor. Moving on to the cheese, we're not just using one type here, no. In true Fieri fashion, we're going all out with a 3-cheese blend. Sharp cheddar for that classic nacho taste, Monterey Jack for its creamy melt, and pepper jack for a little kick. But we're not done yet. We're also adding a generous dollop of guacamole for creaminess, a sprinkle of fresh jalapenos for some heat, and a scatter of diced tomatoes for a pop of freshness. Now here's the fun part, the assembly. We start with a layer of chips, followed by a layer of beef, then a layer of cheese. We repeat this process, building our tower of flavor until we reach the top of the can. Once our tower is built, it's into the oven it goes. We want that cheese to get nice and bubbly, and for all the flavors to meld together. And when it's done, we simply lift the can, and voila, a towering spectacle of nacho goodness. To finish it off, we're drizzling over some sour cream, sprinkling on some chopped cilantro for a fresh herby touch, and adding a final layer of diced tomatoes for extra freshness. And there we have it, folks. 2 dishes, 2 chefs, 2 worlds of flavor. The Trash Can Nachos, a fun, flavorful journey to Flavortown, truly embody the bold and unconventional spirit of Chef Fieri. It's an explosion of flavor in every bite, and a testament to the joy of comfort food. It's time for the taste test. But remember, this challenge isn't just about declaring a winner. It's about appreciating the diversity and passion that these culinary giants bring to the table. As we dive into the beef Wellington, the carefully seared beef is enveloped in a rich mushroom duxelles and wrapped in a golden pastry that flakes with each bite. It's a symphony of textures and flavors that embodies Chef Ramsay's commitment to precision, technique, and high-end cuisine. Each layer is distinct yet harmonizes with the rest, much like the notes of a well-composed symphony. Switching gears, we plunge into the Trash Can Nachos. This dish is an explosion of flavors and textures. The crunch of the tortilla chips, the gooiness of the cheese, the tanginess of the salsa, and the heat from the jalapenos all come together in a riotous party of flavors. It's a sensory overload, a ride to Flavortown that encapsulates Chef Fieri's audacious and unapologetic approach to food. As we savor these dishes, it's clear that each chef's personality shines through their culinary creations. Ramsay's beef Wellington, with its elegance and complexity, mirrors his meticulous nature and Michelin-starred pedigree. On the other hand, Fieri's Trash Can Nachos, with their bold flavors and playful presentation, reflect his larger-than-life persona and love for American comfort food. But this taste test isn't just about the flavors. It's about the techniques and philosophies each chef brings to the table. Ramsay's beef Wellington requires a level of precision and skill that is representative of his rigorous training and high culinary standards. Fieri's Trash Can Nachos, with their layered construction and mix of flavors, showcase his creative flair and love for hearty, comforting dishes. So, what's the verdict? Well, in all honesty, it's not about who does it better, but about how each chef brings their unique touch to the culinary world. Both dishes have their own charm, their own strengths, and they both represent the essence of their creators. And now, it's your turn. We encourage you to try these recipes in your own kitchen. Whether you're a fan of Ramsay's refined cooking or Fieri's bold flavors, there's something to learn from both these culinary maestros. So, who wins this culinary showdown? That, my friends, is up to you. Head down to the comments and let us know which team you're on, Team Ramsay or Team Fieri. And why not take the challenge to your kitchen? Try these recipes out for yourself, and don't forget to share your culinary adventures with us.